Welcome back, everyone. We do have another round of 32 match here coming to you by Dogsi's monthly tournament. I am, of course, unstable. I do not have a co-caster tonight because everyone either has a life and is not dedicated to StarCraft 2 enough on this Saturday night. But that's all right. We're going to have some TVZ action for you. It is going to be TAVoices versus Synthos. Now, personally, I haven't heard of Synthos before, but I have been putting my foot in my mouth a lot when I've gone, oh, these C players, I actually haven't heard of them before, and then they actually turn out to be decent players. So I'm not going to start. I'm going to stop doing that from now on. But we are going to have some, not the best positions for Synthos, but it's going to be the better of both halves. I'm not sure if Voices saw that Overlord. So nicely done by Synthos, keeping that at bay there. So Voices is generally known for his extremely, he mixes it up a lot, which is great. But I can pretty much almost guarantee you that if he does scout a hatch first, he's going to be going straight for that double racks. Pressure as his micro is fairly impressive. But that's going to come down to Synthos, but I don't think it's going to be the case considering they do have that extractor down already. But I don't know, I can see Voices abusing a lot of drop play in this match just because of these positions. I like the fact that Synthos is hiding his Overlord. Personally, I like to have my Overlords hidden here or here, just so I can sack that one at about the 7 to 9 minute mark to see what's coming, along with my Lings at the front ramp here. But looks like we are going to have some scouting going out by our Voices now. He's setting 2 SCVs rather than the normal one, which is interesting, as Synthos does have that spawning pool down, so no early gimmicks coming from Synthos, just a fairly standard warm-based play for him. But really, I don't know. I'm never a fan of this wall off for Terrans, just because it's so susceptible to Baneling Blast or anything like that. So, gonna be interesting. So we are going to have a couple of bunkers. Very frustrating for Voices to be able to, for Synthos to deal with, especially if Voices does get a lot of these Marines down there. Now, an interesting note, I really don't like the fact that these are going to be even quicker to build come next patch. I just hope to God they change that, because that is going to make this even more effective. That bunker would have been done about 5-6 seconds ago. That's just disgusting to me. But that's right. We do have that Roach Warren going down, so put that Roach Warren down. Oh, wow, you know what I just realized? Now, if I get spammed with Skype invites, I'm going to be pissed. But anyway, a third bunker going down for Voices. That's going to be really frustrating for him to be able to deal with that. He's got that Spine Crawler, which is good. He will be able to hit that from the top of that ledge there once the creep gets that far. But the more he's kept on this one base, the further and further he's going to be behind. If we have a look back over here for Voices, he's getting that factory. He's just not being overly aggressive. He's just going for that contain as these Spine Crawlers are about to finish. There aren't any Marauder. Wow, another bunker Voices? Really? Really? Wow. So we do have a second hatchery going up into the main base for Synthos. Bam. Let's give this guy a call. Wow, worst profile pick ever.
Hello.
Hey, mate.
How you going?
You're in this game, aren't you?
I am.
Excellent. So, I'm really surprised Voices just decided to give up on those bunkers. Because he could have kept them in for a while. But I suppose the 2 Spine Crawlers would have eventually broken them anyway.
Yeah, I was just in the Skype talking to him, and he said he's thinking about going for a couple of bunkers. TL Salvation was just advising him before the game that he should go for some sort of crazy play in the start of game 1 to try and put him off.
Yeah, well, I'd say it worked because he kept him on Synthos on one base for like, what, 7 minutes. That's really frustrating coming from a Zerg perspective. And he's pretty safe with those 2 bunkers at the top of his, almost 3 bunkers at the top of his ramp now. Because we did watch Williamson versus Glade, and pretty much the same kind of thing happened. But then Glade just counterattacked with his roaches and busted straight through that ramp. And now we got Banshees coming out, so I don't know whether Synthos is going to be ready for this. He does have that natural going down, but he's only got 2 queens.
Well, he's getting lair tech, so he'll be able to get the overseer for the cloak.
It's not so much the cloak I'd be worried about. It's the like if he gets two or 3 banshees out, he's just not going to have the queens to be able to deal with it.
Yeah, that's true actually. He's only got 1 out, hasn't he?
He's got 2, but once you get 3, once you get 3 banshees, as long as Voices will like attack the queen with the most energy, which I have no doubt he will do, it's really frustrating.
Depending also on the energy, if he attacks at the right time, he might be able to get him just after he drops some lava. Yeah, see, look, he's just dropped lava, so he doesn't have transfuse energy.
Yeah, definitely on either one of the queens too.
Yeah, he just spawned lava on both hatches.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of him running away at the moment though, because there's only those 2 queens, and he's giving him time to get more. Like, he is supply cap,
agree.
but he's at least got 1 of those queens. Probably should have kept in there because he could have won the game already.
I think so. That queen's only got 30 life left.
Not a fan of that.
Bench out.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that spew creep by Synthos on his second hatchery in his main right there. He knew there were banshees. He knew they'd be coming back. You want to try and save that energy to be able to transfuse, especially since 1 of your queens is on 40 HP. He's going to have 4 queens now. Oh, he's going to get sniped though.
Oh.
So 1 of those banshees.
And 4 banshees. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, definitely. He doesn't have the amount of energy to transfuse, and Voice is doing a good job of controlling his units as well. That is game over.
Yep, GG. Doesn't even need to try and pick off the weakest queen first, just takes them all out anyway.
Yeah, oh, actually, no, it couldn't be. He does have 4 mutas on the way. It's going to come down to Voices to actually sniping up the drones to be able to deal with it. Not really sure why he's
opting to go for the spine crawlers. I think he might be doing this so that he can finish the game with SCVs Marines. And look at this, SCVs all filing out of Voices' base.
Yeah.
It's going all in now.
I think this is more of a douchebag move than anything else.
Yeah.
As long as he can use the Marines to kill the mutas, he should be fine. But more mutas coming out now for Synthos. He's got... No, I'm not really a fan of putting that spine crawl at the front when it has 35 health. But hey, that's just me.
There's the Marines covering the Banshees there. There's only 4 meters out, and that spine crawl is just about dead.
Yeah.
Looks pretty game over to me.
As long as he can snipe these mutas with the Marines and does it properly, like doesn't waste a stim or anything like that, he should be fine.
He doesn't even have stim.
No, he doesn't even have stim. Doesn't care about stim, but it's all over anyway. There's just too many units here for Voices. Just shutting down those queens really helped him in that. So that actually worked a lot better than I thought it would. And Viking's coming out to deal with the mutas now as well.
Yeah, he's all over it. Oh, he lands the Viking. Doesn't even think the mutas are a threat.
Yeah.
He's got a mule in his base, gathering a little bit of ragtag income.
Well, if I look at the income station, he's getting 300-400 minerals a minute, so it's not like it's...
Which is more than the Zog player.
Yeah. Mule's OP.
Mule's OP. GG.
Nice. So that is going to be a 1-up for Voices. Nice.